There's today a greater probability than ever that you'll not get the life you want because there is so much more interference. We all know that's no big news, but I don't think we realize the impact that's having on our brain and on our spirit. We have got to be especially intentional today to break away from the interference of technology, of the internet, of your phones, of your televisions. This is a time when you are more inclined to be bombarded and to be annihilated with what the world wants to bring to you, what other people want to bring to you, what Facebook wants to bring to you, and all of a sudden you're going to find almost all of your waking hours, and even probably while you're asleep, reacting to what other people and the culture has decided you will be thinking about. We have got to realize today more than ever, you've got to decide what are you going to think about, because what you're going to think about is going to be your focus. What your focus is going to be is what your life is going to become. And that's who you're going to become. So more than ever, these meetings where we stop and we have a sort of time to assess how we're living, who we are, where things are going, it's a time to actually say too, let's do what I call strategic avoidance. Let's be very specifically, strategically inclined to stay out of some of those zones, to have times where we are not hooked up to the computer, or that we're not wired into something, so that we can be true and present to our souls, that we can actually be able to hear the still small voice of God, the still small voice of within yourself, that's trying to remind you of who you are and what matters and what you want in your life. These days, we're getting hijacked. And if you continually let everything that's coming at you with your emails and your Facebook and the television decide what you're going to think about, because you've got to react to it, you've got to answer it, it's going to take your focus, your thinking in that direction. You're going to lose who you are, and you're going to lose your own vision, and as a result, you are going to just become a part of the culture as a whole without any specific individualism, any specific destiny that's true to who you are and what you were supposed to contribute. You'll lose your place in the world as an individual who is to be a contributor, who has something special to bring. Don't get swept away with the modern cultural revolution of technology. Pull away, separate, find those times with the disciplines, yoga, prayer, meditation, counseling sessions, good conversations with friends, times of really deeper introspection with journaling, reading, to get out into nature. Get away from this culture, get away from all of the voices and all of the messages and all the programming that otherwise will just dilute you and take you and remove you away from your true self and from really what your individual contribution to our world would have been otherwise. So let's reclaim ourselves, reclaim your own thoughts, reclaim your own purpose, and decide who you are and where you're going, rather than stay a reactive force to the cultural phenomenon.